What's up, everybody? I'm Stryker here in the KROQ Red Bull Sound Space, and I'm very excited today because we have three beautiful people on our sofa, TJ, Morgan in the middle, and Babs, and they are the creators of one of the coolest nights happening in LA. It is called Taking Back Tuesday, Emo Night. Welcome, everybody.
Thanks.
Ooh, thanks.
All right. I am staring at you three, so I'm just going to go from my left. TJ, we know you're TJ. How did you get involved in Emo Night? Give me the quick story from you first.
Sure. So Babs and I were actually out in Palm Springs at our friend's birthday party, and we did karaoke, and we did Dashboard Confessional, hands down.
Yes.
And we just brought the house down. And we were like, we got to start an Emo Night. She was kind of like, I used to do an Emo Night type thing in San Francisco. We should definitely do it in LA. And then Morgan, who works with us at our day job,
right?
He knew somebody at the Shortstop, and they gave us a shot. And
that's where it started. That's where Emo Night started. But yeah. Morgan, more importantly, how come you were not invited to the Palm Springs occasion?
I don't go to Palm Springs. It's very hot. I'm very, very pale.
No, you seem actually in these lights. You seem very tan with nice color.
I feel I just am covered in trash. So I just look darker than I actually am.
All right, and Babs. So when you're in Palm Springs and you're with TJ and you're singing Dashboard, which by the way I don't think seen a karaoke machine that has Dashboard. So kudos to the owners of that karaoke machine. That was pretty awesome. How did you actually get it going? Because many people in LA, as you know, talk about their grand ideas, but no one does anything. So talk about it actually happening.
Yeah, well, I think that we went about it wanting to have a place for our friends to come and hang out. So we didn't go into it, wanting hundreds and hundreds of people to show up. So I think when you go into something with that mentality, you don't have expectations. And I think that's kind of why it worked out.
And when you go to the Shortstop, Morgan, to start it off, which is a much smaller place, obviously, than at the Echoplex, were you guys nervous that nobody was going to be there? And were people there night number one?
Yeah, it was raining, too. It was like a rainy night in LA, and we were like, oh, this is going to be cool. It's going to be like us three, and then like four people that we like told, because we didn't do any sort of like promo for it. We really just wanted to do it for fun. And somehow word got out, and there was like a line around the block, and it was the weirdest and the coolest thing in the entire world.
Shortstop didn't have enough bartenders, and they were kind of freaking out, and we didn't really expect that at all for the first one on a Tuesday night. Like, we originally wanted a Thursday night, and they were like, let's try it on a Tuesday, and then it just kind of stuck and worked out.
And TJ, tell everybody when Emo Night is, where it is, and why you're doing it. It is just once a month, but expand on that if you will.
It's the first Tuesday of every month. It's at the Echoplex. Taking Back Tuesday is the name of the party. And we kind of, our collective group of us, we go by Emo Night LA. And we're expanding a little bit. We actually just got brought on as presenters for the Say Anything show at the Regent on July 28th,
nice.
Which will be cool. We're going to DJ between bands, and we're going to do a little after party because it's Bab's birthday. But yeah, we're actually announcing that tonight at the party. Very cool.
Very cool. And Babs, talk about some of your favorite bands, I'm just curious, of all time that maybe don't even fit into the category of the music that is played on Tuesday nights, Emo Night.
I mean, my favorite band ever is The Strokes.
Nice. You and I would get along very well. They are my first or second favorite band of all time.
They're the best.
Yeah.
I flew to New York last year just to see them. They played Governor's Ball. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
But my favorite band in the genre of emo is Taking Back Sunday, which is why, like, part of the reason why we named it Taking Back Tuesday. And I've seen them 20 times now. Nice.
And have those guys... Morgan, have they reached out and said anything like, wait, we know the name, I mean, or not?
Yeah, we're actually friends with their manager. And I know a bunch of people have hit Adam up and like called him or sent him videos and stuff from the party. And it just seems kind of like surreal to them, I guess. There was an interview with Adam in the LA Music Blog where he was like, I never ever thought that a room full of people would be singing along to my music and I wouldn't even be there. Like, that's kind of insane and validating, and surreal.
I mean, we all know when we see movies that influenced us or music, we get so excited. So that's why people go. What is the energy like in the building when people are hearing like a Dashboard Confessional song, or maybe The Used, or Blink, or I don't know, or Taking Back Sunday? What's it like? Are people singing along? Are they busy talking? Are they taking selfies? What's it like, Babs, in there?
There's honestly no other place or time that I've seen such energy. You know, not at a show, not at a party. I've never seen anything like it. And it's a mixture of all those things that you just said. You know, people are dancing, singing, taking photos, just having an amazing time, and it's kind of unlike anything else.
It's a weird thing because everybody in LA kind of like goes out all the time to different shows or try and go to like the hot new thing or whatever. But at our party, everybody just kind of like lets down their cool guy guard for a minute and goes back to their, like, you know, 15-year-old self, like the time that sort of shaped them and made them who they are.
I kind of think, and if you disagree, you can throw a tomato at me, but it is Metal School, Steel Panther for the new generation.
I think you're right. We've been getting, we now have like some people that have been cruising every single time that are like making their own shirts and like making all this different stuff for every night, and it's like a really cool thing to see people taking it into their own hands and like making a community of themselves, of like just becoming like the night. Like we can't, because that's the thing, is like it's mainly why it's so cool is that everybody that comes, it's like that's all it is like we would still do it if it was just us three, but because it's like the community that it called to like makes it so powerful and amazing and just like a ton of fun.
And one thing that I think about all the bands that are played that night, and probably some that I'm not thinking of, is if you like those bands, it feels like you're in a small club. It's like, oh, not everyone knows these bands, but the club is very big that likes those bands. Right, TJ?
Yeah, I mean, I know for myself and my personal experiences, like whenever I was at a party in college or whatever, and I put on Taking Back Sunday or Brand New, and like you find the one or two other people in the room that know every single word, you become like instant best friends, you know? Like those are the people that everybody kind of sticks together. I don't know.
And you may have mentioned, what is your day job that you guys were working before when you started the whole night?
Well, we still work there.
Okay.
We still work there. So like I have to.
It's not like Mel's Diner, is it?
I wish it was.
I was like, I want no free milkshakes for
I
you guys.
literally wish it was Mel's Diner. I will gladly work at Mel's if anybody sees this.
How about here at KROQ? Will you work here with me?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I have a funny story. I did work at a radio station one time.
In Southern California?
In Tucson.
I lived in Tucson.
No, you didn't. Did you?
Which, if you say KFMA, we're new best friends.
Yeah, I worked at KFMA. Yes. It was Matt Spry.
Yeah, Matt Spry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll tell you the story when we're not recording.
Okay. All right.
But it's I work at a creative agency. We all work in the same building. They just work for a different company within that building, but we all kind of work with the same clients and the same sort of deal.
Got it. And TJ, do you see this expand? I mean, you mentioned expanding, but maybe taking it to San Diego, San Francisco, Tucson, Phoenix, maybe the West Coast, and just creating these nights and then maybe leaving the day job?
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to expand and take it on the road and see what happens in these other cities. It's definitely something that we're working on.
And Babs, what was it like when Mark Hoppus DJ'd?
It was amazing, and he's become, I feel like, a good friend of ours at this point, and he's kind of part of the Emo Night family now, and he's done it twice, and both times it was a really good time, and I think he had a lot of fun, so it was definitely an honor to have him.
Did he play more than 3 Blink songs or less than 3?
I'd say it was about 3.
Probably 3.
Yeah, probably 3.
And did people go nuts when he's playing the Blink song? Was he jumping around singing along?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's also cool to have him play a Taking Back Sunday song, you know, or just to hear what songs he's playing that influenced him as an artist or that he's been listening to.
And I think that's why it's the guest DJs are really cool. It's because they're not playing their stuff. They're playing like things that influence them. And so we get to sort of take a look into like what they grew up listening to. And yeah, it was like Oh, Mark Hoppus is the coolest guy in the entire world.
He is.
Have you met that guy?
I've met him a million times.
God, he's so nice.
The nicest. Yeah. Some of the interviews I've done with him have been my most fun interviews of all time, except this interview right here is trumping all of those.
Thank you for saying
Good
that.
save.
Yep. One thing I appreciate about your night, which is the first Tuesday of every month at the Echoplex, as you mentioned, TJ, it's not necessarily like, oh, it's the coolest place. It's so hard to get into. If you come at a certain time, it's free. If you come after that time, I think it's only $5 to get in. Is that right?
Yeah, it's $5 to get in,
awesome.
and that money goes to charity every month.
Damn, very, very nice. All right, here's what we're going to do. Babs, I'm going to name bands and tell me if they would fit in if I was there or if a DJ played these songs there. Okay? Actually, we'll go down the line. We'll just go in order.
Is this you testing out your playlist for
right.
next month?
That's right. That's right. The Used.
Yes.
Yes, Story of the Year.
Yes.
Smoking Popes.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Babs, Brand New.
100%.
100%. Take it as Newfound Glory.
Yes.
Yes. Newfound Glory. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay,
I have one of those going on tonight.
Nice.
An old school one.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay. What about Jimmy Eat World?
Absolutely.
Yes. Wow. Okay. That thing's going okay. Dashboard Conventional would kill. Thrice?
Yes.
Yes. All right. I think I'm feeling good. And I could just come up with more of a list than that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ah, so fun. Okay, TJ, your favorite band of all time.
Brand New.
Really?
Yeah, I actually have a Brand New tattoo.
Is that a lyric from a song?
It's pretty nerdy. It says "Fight off your demons, write songs in your sleep," but it has no vowels on it.
Okay.
And it's something that they posted on their website before they came back and released "The Devil and God Are Raging Inside
Got
Me."
it. We got to take a picture of that and send it to Jesse.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Morgan, who
Hi.
lived in Tucson and worked at KFMA, your favorite band of all time.
Ooh. See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I have a favorite band and then also a favorite album. I think, okay, here's what I'm going to say. I think Saves the Day is my favorite band of all time.
Nice.
I think that they are. But I think Jimmy Eat World's Clarity is my favorite album of all time. I don't know how to the thing is I would never be able to pick one or the other or those two things. So.
And Chris Connolly is the lead singer of Saves the Day.
Yep.
Have you met that man?
No.
He is, I've never met him, but that dude's incredible, is he not?
Yeah, my roommate does like music stuff, and he produced this band called Dr. Manhattan with him, and he said he was just like the coolest guy ever. So.
Nice. And Babs, we know you're the Strokes. And did you name any other bands that are in your wheelhouse?
Taking Back Sunday.
Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Taking Back Tuesday is the first Tuesday of every single month at the Echoplex. You guys to take pretty much have nothing and create it into something and doing it in the city where everyone is. It seems there's a million things to do. Kudos to all three of you, and it's exciting. And although I have not been, I follow all the tweets. I follow along. So congrats on everything.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Do you
Very
want
impressive.
to? You are going to DJ, right?
I would.
I'm putting you on the spot.
I would love to. 100%. Yes.
Okay.
150%. I would love to. Let's figure out the month, the first Tuesday of the month, and I'm there.
Got 'em.
How many DJs average a night do you have?
We usually have like 3 at this point, 3 a night, and then we each do a set.
Oh, okay, so it's 3 plus you 3. Oh, so each guy's or girl's only doing like 40
45
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's less
Like
than a
your
hockey
list
game.
is already done.
What's
you know,
that?
Like
Yeah, you
your
already did it.
playlist is
There it
already
is.
done.
Now, do I have to be Rest His Soul like as good as DJ AM, or can I? Is it more like segueing song to
Let
song?
me tell you
Yes.
how good you have to be to DJ. Can you use Spotify?
Yes.
Then you can DJ.
I can press play.
Yep.
I can dance. I can sing, not into a mic. I can get the crowd's already going. That's
Throw in a
100%.
couple of these. You're good to go.
I'm good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, cheers to you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
dude.
you.
And that is it. My phone is ringing over and out. Go to Taking Back Tuesday, Emo Night, first Tuesday of every month.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks for hanging out here.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
guys.
Bye.